for a blessing from him.
Why?
He seems a lot more religious than you.
Okay, but he is my number two, and he doesn't really do the same.
Maybe I could just throw you out one.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Charlie. Don't do it. Oh.
Come on, buddy, come on. So they put us through the turnstiles and turned us loose inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, visitors of all ages, the Bazuco Casino Circus proudly presents...
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Yeah, fuck the dream, can't you see you getting closer to surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flying open. It's a picture in the pulpit and you're blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding on that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go?
Oh, just like that, we're live. Good to see everybody. Say hi to some people in the chat before I get started. We got GT Key. He was actually in the chat like last night, some god awful time when I put this up. GT Key, good to see you, man. TM Nerdy, always good, brother. Entropy and Comics, check him out. And K-Pop Junkie. She guesses Battle Beast. I also guess Battle Beast. Let's go through and see what are the possible... What are the possibilities that could be in this blind bag? I don't know. I haven't really looked into it too much. I've seen some cool covers. There we go. Hopefully you can see that because I can't really see anything on the screen at the moment. But it is Battle Beast. We have... Here, let's get rid of that for a second. Stop screen. We've got this guy. We're going to be opening that up. So that'll be fun. Get him out of there. That guy's getting open today. High possibility of a comic. I don't know. I don't know if it's the right shape for a comic, but I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Let's go back to that sharing of the screen. Let's see what we got coming up here. See if we got something cool. That's the blind bag. I don't know if that's an actual cover. I hope not. That would suck. At least I wouldn't want it to say blind bag on it anyway. But these are the covers for number one. These, like, some of these are really cool. What am I hoping that I get? I hope that I get the X-Men homage cover, the Days of Future Past cover. That's what I hope that I get. But we're gonna go through some of these covers that are possibilities in this blind bag. I don't know too much about the blind bag. I just felt left out, so I got a blind bag. And then I won 2 more on Cliff on Comics channel the other day for his giveaway, so that was exciting. So I do have 2 more of these coming. you're lucky. I'm going to stretch these videos out, and I'm going to do a video for each bag. You guys are so lucky. Some of these are all right. You know, pretty generic. It's okay. It looks cool. I like Battle Beast quite a bit. I like the character of Battle Beast. I think his whole thing is pretty neat. Violent. Awesome. Epic fighting. What else we got here? We got a lot more. There's a ton of stuff. This one is really cool. This one I thought I would love for this one to be in this blind bag. That would be pretty dope. David Mack. Things from Another World Virgin. So that would be pretty darn cool if that was in there. Because that's fucking cool. Excuse my language. But that is awesome. So let's keep going down here. What do we got? Alright, show more. That was the David Mack one, which I thought was really cool. Like, this one's very cool. You know, all the Virgins are pretty neat. The one with just the lion's face on it's really cool. Yeah, the Virgins are all really awesome. Some of these are limited to 500, like that one. I don't really love this one, even though it's limited to 500 and worth quite a bit of money. It's not my favorite of the covers. I don't know why. I guess it's just because it's a limited, it's foily. Everybody really probably liked it, I guess. Not, in my opinion, the best of the covers, but okay, sure. It's a limited print run, so it's worth $150. Whatever. That's stupid. Oh well, but that's okay. I don't want that one anyway. What else do we got here? Like, I don't hate just the, what is it, Ryan Otley foil die-cut mask cover. That's pretty cool. This one is the big one. This one's 1 in 1,000, and it's virgin foil, and it's signed. So that would be pretty dope to win. Oh, yeah, that would be. It doesn't, foil books never show up well on camera stuff, but apparently this is signed, and this is in one of these blind bags. Someone's probably already got it, so I may be just barking up the wrong tree, but it'd be pretty dope to win something like that. That would be pretty cool. What is that? $540? Holy shit. God dang it all. It's a brand new comic, guys. Chill the fuck out a little bit. This is one of my favorites. This is limited to 2,000. I don't think it has any signatures on it or anything, but I really dig this this cover here. I think it's pretty dope. I like a lot of line work, I guess. This is just cool, man. I dig that quite a bit. So that would be awesome if that was in there. I could handle winning that. That would be cool. What else we got? This is the good one. The one that I think is really cool is probably, well, might not even be the coolest, but just as the homage to Days of Future Past. So it is pretty awesome. Like, that's just pretty cool, man. So that would be nice to have that in there as well. So there's a bunch of Virgins that you can get. There's like 1 in 1,000 signed ones. That is pretty interesting. I don't know. Hello, Christina Payne. Yeah, I know. What do we got here? We got 90. What's going on, brother? Virgins are really neat. Yeah, someone definitely needs to clip that. There's enough clipping going on in this community, I think. Some of these are covers not in the bag, I don't think. I don't know, because I heard that in the bag you could. There's also his entire Invincible collection was in those blind bags. Invincible 1 was in the blind bag. So I heard other things were in the blind bags as well. That being said, I don't know if that's true. It would be pretty awesome if it was. Like if I pulled out an Invincible 1 signed, that would be pretty freaking cool. I don't know if that, again, I don't know if that's all true though. So, yeah, not quite sure. Hold on, I think I might invite somebody to hang out with me for a minute here. Biggie Shack, if you're not doing anything, you want to, I'm going to put this in the Band of Brothers chat. If I can find it. There it is. If you want to jump on, you're more than welcome. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. There's lots of cool covers. I was I'm in a chat group. It's like Canadian content creators, I think. And somebody did mention that they were like, oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd like my comics to be like Pokemon cards. Like you don't know what you're getting, so you're just sort of, it's like luck of the draw. Which in some sense I sort of agree with that, because I prefer to pick the cover that I want. But some of the 1 in 1,000s, there's not a lot of comic shops, especially near me, that are going to be ordering 1,000 copies of this book and hoping to sell it. So I don't know. It's cool to have a luck of the draw thing. That sort of makes it neat, especially for content creators. Like it's neat that I can come out here and I'll get to that. I'll get to that. The Kickstarter I will definitely get to, JSS. You kind of know what you're getting. Yeah, well, you sort of know what you're getting, TM. You're getting a Battle Beast. Battle Beast is what you're getting. But I don't exactly know what I'm getting, which is sort of cool. I know that it could be really expensive, or I know that I could have paid $10 too much for a book. That being said, I don't think all these books are going to retain that value anyway. Maybe the 1 in 500, maybe, I don't know. I have a hard time thinking that this kind of stuff retains any value. It's sort of a gimmick. But it is the first Battle Beast in his own series, so Wolverine 1 got really expensive for a while, so maybe it will. It would be amazing if it was an X-Men book. It was like, I don't know, the first Phoenix, what is it, 101 or something? X-Men 101, that would blow my socks off, brother. I'd be like, I'm buying all these bags up. Christina Payne, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Check her. Hey, you know what? Also, we just reached 700 subscribers at Bleecker Street Comics, so thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we're gonna keep going onward and upward. So that's pretty cool. So Battle Beast, we're here for you. I'm stretching this out. I learned thanks, Entropy. I appreciate that, man. I learned a lot about stretching out box openings from CJ, because that's what he does. Battle Beast. Oh. So I was a part of one of these live box unboxings anyway at one point. Entropy and Comics did one. I can't remember whose channel he did it on. I'm not sure if it was Biggie's channel or not. 3-hour stream. Now that would be fun. Circumstance. Oh, it was on. It might have been on Circumstances. But yeah, Battle Beast. So I got this at the Niagara Falls Comic Con. just this past weekend because I felt left out. I hadn't gotten any blind bags, and everyone was talking about them, and they were like, blind bag, and this is cool, and this is awesome. I'm so happy, and it's wicked. Oh my god, I got an ultra rare one. So like, you know, I got FOMO'd. Fuck. Man, I hate it when that happens. But I got FOMO'd. That is a fact. And I guess I should probably say the comic book prayer, because god dang it all.
Please rise for the comic book prayer. Jack Kirby, whose art's in heaven, Stanley be thy name. Our kingdom come, gains will be done, on earth as it is in comics. Give us this day our weekly pull, and forgive us our top tens as we forgive those that top 10 against us. Lead us not into speculation, and deliver us from FOMO, for comics are our kingdom, forever and ever. Excelsior. You may be seated.
Deliver us from FOMO, indeed. Oh, look at this. We got the Stream Horror backstage. There he is. Papa Willie, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I think I'm hoping for some good luck here, Entropy. I don't know how to get better luck. Is there, like, anything to do? Can I, like, say a prayer? Do you think God would answer my prayers, or is the comic book prayer good enough, maybe? Maybe the comic book prayer will work, and it'll get me a signed Invincible #1, and I will be the happiest camper of all time. Is that what you think? I hope so. She's got some weird little, I don't know, the bag's weird. I wonder if the bag was made like that. Looks like it's been, like, punctured. You probably can't see it, but it looks like it's, I don't know, it looks like it was like sitting on top of nails or something, and there's like a bunch of different marks in it. It's weird. Huh. I don't like that too much. I will join if you will have me. Yeah, I'm sure, buddy. Here, let me just put the link in the chat. As long as you comment down there, buddy. Never mind. Just kidding. There we go. Christina, my fingers are crossed too, man. I'm definitely crossing my fingers. So we're just gonna cut the corner of this bag, give it a little time to breathe. Maybe get some luck in that bag. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Put the link in the chat. Maybe TM will jump in. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? But I'm hoping we get lucky. If not, it's just cool. I do like Battle Beasts, so, but I do love the anticipation that it builds for the blind bag. Even though I'm not sure, I love the fact that this is probably. Oh, you know what? Biggie reminded me of this. Of course, Biggie reminded me of this because Biggie's got the memory of a steel trap. This isn't the first time we've seen blind bags. Apparently, they came out when Walking Dead was a thing. The Walking Dead did a blind bag at some point in time. And, everybody's all, oh my God, blind bag, this is the best thing. Don't forget, Walking Dead did it first. Shout out to Biggie Shack. All right, man. Biggie is correct. See? So we're cutting this bag. Trying to be very careful. We don't want to cut any paper. Whew. I can feel the anticipation growing from here. Oh, I can't tell what it is, but it's a comic book. I can assure you that it's a comic book. Papa, which one do you think it is? Do you want to hazard a guess?
Yeah,
Nice.
my prediction is it's going to be Invincible 19 facsimile foot. What's your
Oh.
prediction, Papa?
Just an Invincible 19 would be fine. Thanks. Susie Q in the chat. We got Mr. Biggie Shack joining us.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Papa Willie says, God dang it, I don't know. Which is fair.
You sounded like White Gloves.
Well, you know, White Gloves has a nice way about him. Battle Beast. We're going to be opening this bad boy. I've already chopped the top off. I've talked my ass off about it. Biggie Shack, what do you think about this book?
I'm not sure you can get a infamous Invincible one, can you?
Okay, so this is what I heard, and I don't know if it's the truth, but I heard that he put his own personal collection Invincible
Damn.
into the blind bags. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true.
Oh man, I didn't hear that. That's sick, man. I'm excited now.
So that's what I heard. I don't know if it's actually true, but I heard that is the case. So I
That's
don't know.
crazy.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, I would have bought one if I knew that.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me because Robert Kirkman, like, he does stuff for the comic industry for his fans and stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me that he would do this because Robert Kirkman is freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, he's I can tell you for sure that everything he touches is gold right now. That's without a
Get
doubt.
a moving bleaker. Don't be like CJ.
You calm down, Pop. You let him do what he wants.
This is the whole point, my friend. This is the whole point. I've learned from the best, and we're trying to, we're trying to bring him back at some point. Maybe he can beat me at an unbagging. Battle Beast. We've talked about it. We've looked at some of the covers. There's a cover I personally would like. There's two. I like the Blood Spatter cover, and I like the X-Men Days of Future Past homage. I think that's amazing. So that's what I would like. That's what I would love. I don't know which one would you like out of the batch, TM? Which one did you look at and go, oh shit, that's the best one? Would you like me to go back to it? Here,
I would have to. I would say the Invincible Spider-Man. Even though I'm not a big Marvel guy, it's still cool to see characters commingle, right, and cross over with each other. So Invincible Spider-Man would be a good one.
That would be pretty darn cool. That would be cool. Biggie Shack, if you wanted one of these covers, which cover would you pick?
All right. So for my personal, I would want the original art that they're sending out, like just to have a full cover original art from a real comic book artist would be cool to me.
Oh, that's right too. I think they did some sketch covers, right? Oh, that would be cool. Well, the anticipation is growing. What did we get? We probably got one that's a $3 book is what we got. What do we got here? Okay, so I think, what do I have? TM.
I guess, right?
Did you happen to look in my blind bag?
I did. I have superpowers.
So that is the Invincible 19 facsimile, first appearance of Battle Beast. That's freaking awesome, dude. Wow. What a freaking pull, man. That is so dope. So that, yeah. TM, how'd you freaking call that, bro?
I don't know, man. I was just a lucky guess, I guess.
That's insane. I'm going to put this directly in a bag right now so I don't F it up. Bag and board that bad boy right up. Well, I'm pretty stoked, man. I am
Good move, dude. Yeah, getting in the bag quick, it's smart because of that foil.
Yeah. I don't want to touch that too much. And it's clean AF. It's really clean. I got a little nub on it.
It sucks too because some of those blind bags, they'll get knocked around in that, and you don't know what the condition is inside the blind bag. That's the issue too, right?
They say a 9.6. It looked like it got nubbed on this corner a little bit. I might be able to press that out though.
Yeah.
This
Have
is-
you ever pressed out foils before, or is that something new?
No, you don't press it. You have to do it cold. You can't do it hot, and
Oh, okay.
you can't press out anything that has whatchamacallit, is die cut or anything like that.
Mhm.
Foils I have pressed. I've pressed a couple foils. I've pressed a couple of the Venom Lethal Protector ones. And and I've also done some Spider-Man foils, actually. But yeah, look at this, man. Invincible 19 facsimile, first appearance of Battle Beast. What a freaking pull. If I was going to pull something, I guess that's a good one. Jeez Louise. Pretty darn stoked with that one, man.
I thought it was like a 3 or 4 comic bag. Is it just one book?
It's just one book, brother.
Oh shit! It ain't like Walking Dead then, because you got like 4 or 5 books in those.
Yeah, it's just one per bag.
Wow.
I imagine the bags weren't very expensive. I imagine they were, regular comic price, maybe $5-6 or something. But they started going up to about $15 to $20.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
now.
Like it was regular cover price. Yeah, when the blind bags came out.
So I'm pretty sure right now the blind bags are going for $15-$20.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look up Invincible 19
I
facsimile.
think you should. Let's see instead of being like, "Ooh, I got the ultra rare." Let's see how much the ultra rare is. Like that's a good move.
I don't know if this is ultra rare, but it's pretty darn cool.
No. The ultra rare actually, which is I'm
That's the one that that Kevin got, was the ultra rare.
yeah. I'm like, I like it and I don't, because I don't like the fact that it says ultra rare right on the cover. I'm just like, I don't like that.
All right. I am so blind. Did you see me get right up to the computer to see what I was looking at? All right, Invincible 19, Ryan Otley, Battle Beast Foil Edition. There it is. Let's go click onto that. Let's go back here. Let's share the screen and let's see what our findings are before I look at it by myself. Invincible 19, there it is. This is just on cover price, so it's not, it's probably priced cheap, to be honest. So it does say that it's a key issue, which is cool. Ryan Otley, Battle Beast, Blind Bag Edition foil. You know what? I'm going to just put that right in my collection right now. Because quantity 1, it's raw. What grade should I give it? I'll give it a 9.6 plus. Add a comic. There we go. All right. Reprints, first appearance of Battle Beast, Magnatac, Maniac, and Tether Tyrant. All right. Raw, near mint, last recorded value, $10. So not extremely expensive. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go down here. We're going raw. Fair market value says it's about $13. Last sale was $9. And $10, $9 and $10. Most people say it's worth, the fair market value is about $13 on this. So not a huge book, but in my opinion, a great book. I think it's the first reprint of Battle Beast, and reprints usually can get pricey as the years go by when people don't want to spend $2,000 on the original. So hopefully,
And how much is because like you're right, because like with the reprint of facsimile of that, how much is the original? Like the original has probably gone up, especially with him showing up in the show and them having a new series.
The original.
So
right now, there's the original. Beautiful. There it is. Let's check it out. Invincible 19. 9.4. Looks like it's about $400 or $500. So this is the first appearance of Battle Beast. A raw, no grade, sold June 1st for $300. That's just a raw, no grade. Most common raw, 9.0 to 9.4, about $445. And 9.8, which is the most common slab, makes sense. It's a newer book. $1,000, $1,001. That is the most common. So yeah, 9.8s are worth about $1,000. 9.6s you can still get in for about $350. But I guarantee you, if you look up on eBay, they add a couple $100 to these. Like that'll be $1,200-$1,300. Yeah. That'll be $500. That'll be $275 for a 9.4. Things like that.
I'm sorry, but I'm not spending $300 on a comic.
I definitely would spend $300 on a comic. I don't know about this particular comic, but $300, yes. I've broken that threshold, so it's not too hard for me to say I would spend $300 on a comic. Hey, how about yourself? I think you'd be in for $300 if it was a good enough book, would you not?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent comic book.
Yeah. 300 raw. That's.
Yep, I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah. Granted, this particular book, it would have to be. Like, I wouldn't buy a raw copy that was ratty because it's brand spanking new. So if it was, if it was a decent copy, I'd buy it for $300 for sure. And then there's always the whole.
Yeah. If I saw a nice copy of that at my LCS and they wanted like $200, I would consider it. I don't know about $300.
Oh yeah, I would absolutely consider it at $200. If somebody was just like, "Yeah, I'm getting rid of this for $200," it's a 9.4 or better. I'd for sure consider it. Like hard consider. So yeah, that was the first blind bag. I will be getting 2 more blind bags, and that'll be fun. And we're gonna go through through this process 2 more times because.
Each time I will try to guess it, and I will have to go get myself tested if I guess them both correct again. Like
if
I
you
have
guess
to go for a brain scan or something.
Yeah, if you guess the next couple correct, you're definitely gonna have to get a brain scan. So that is the blind bag, Lion King or something or other. Very cool.
Did you say blind bag Lion King?
Yes. I said.
What?
Oh, it's not the Lion King? Shit.
No,
God dang it. I made a mistake. What a terrible human being. All right. This, however, is Murder King. This is the book that Callie and I are working on. This is the cover. One of the covers to that book. This is a hand-painted piece by Loke, Mad Monkey Love on Instagram. It's absolutely beautiful. It will be up for sale on the Kickstarter when it goes live. The Kickstarter, as far as I can tell, will be going live between November and February. I know that is a ways away from now. I know that it also gives a lot of leeway. November and February is pretty far apart. But Drac works for a living. He also, he has to make the time to draw, so it's a little difficult. So we're just doing art right now. We're trying to get it all buttoned up before we put the Kickstarter out. I don't want the Kickstarter to be out and us still writing stories and drawing art and things like that. I want it all to be squared away. So when we do have the Kickstarter, everything is ready to go. As soon as the Kickstarter is over, we have orders. All we have to do is send it to the printer. And that's the only thing that we have to worry about. The making F-ups, the printer doing something stupid that we have to get it reprinted or something like that. So that's out of my control completely, but we're trying everything else that is in our control. We're trying to minimize any kind of lateness. I don't like it very much. I don't want people to feel like they're waiting 2 years for a book. I want them to get it right away. I want them to be excited. And because we have number 4, 2, 3, and 4 written already, we can get those out almost directly. We can start another campaign almost directly after this campaign. So that being said, that's what we're doing with Murder King, and you can check it out on Kickstarter. It's awesome. If you don't mind, if you haven't, I know you all probably have, and you're all probably like, God, I wish you wouldn't talk about this shit anymore. But it's my project, and screw you.
You're just excited, and I get it.
I'm excited. I'm trying to sell it. I'm trying to make it succeed and be successful. So that's the deal right there. So that's Murder King. All you got to do is head to that spot. You notice we got 44 followers waiting for the launch. If you don't mind just hitting that notify me on launch button, that would be super cool. Let us know that you're waiting for it. Let us know that you're excited. Yeah, so that's all I can say about that. I'm excited. I'm really happy it's coming out. The story is dynamite. I'm happy to be working with the people that I'm working with, Cali Comics, and the artists are all awesome. So that is Murder King. Very excited. Murder House Publishing. Check it out. It's pretty cool.
Scan that QR code.
If we're successful at this, there's a lot more writing that we have. So we're hoping this opens up a world of opportunities for us. And in turn, we can give opportunities to other people, which is really the goal. That's always my goal, is to, I don't know, just have opportunities and share those opportunities. So that's the goal. That's what I want to do. And that's Murder King, man.
I wish the most success for Murder King.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. It's important. Yeah. I think we've held these wonderful people long enough. They've witnessed the power of the blind bag. There will be 2 more blind bag openings on this channel. If I get more, it could be endless, people. You don't know. We could be doing blind bags till the end of eternity. You don't know. Anybody want to shout anything out before we get out of here?
Yo, you know what? I think I like Snicker bars. If you want to enjoy a nice candy bar, go get you a Snickers.
I don't disagree. Snickers are nice. They're full. They're like a filling sort of candy bar. It's nice. The peanuts in there. Unless you're peanut allergies, don't get the Snickers.
And
I am going
Bleeker,
to shout out. Oh, go ahead, Papa. Sorry.
Go ahead, Papa.
and Bleeker, I'll be the Durst backer for Murder King.
Oh,
frig you! Get out of here, Papa. Those are fighting words. I'm gonna fly there. I'm gonna fly to where you are. I'm gonna beat you up.
Murder King is not a vigilante, my friend. It is not a vigilante. It is a much more interesting story than just a vigilante. I can assure you of that.
I got one thing to shout out, and I think everybody should go watch it. Papa, it's all thanks to Papa. I'm going to give Papa the credit because he kept nagging me to go watch it, and I'm glad he did because it was a really good documentary. If you can, go watch Pee-wee as himself. It's a great documentary about Pee-wee Herman and the guy who played him.
I'm not watching Pee-wee ever again. I was next to him in that theater. It was disgusting.
Yeah, you talked about that a little bit.
Poor Pee-wee. Poor Pee-wee. All right. Yeah, go love your neighbor. Love your neighbor as you love thyself. You know, all that good stuff. Papa Whaley, checked him out Thursday this week. I think, what is it today? Tuesday? I think Circumstances is on tonight. You can watch the rewind of the Mr. Biggie Shack 2 to 4. He did a very good stream this afternoon, so check that out. Check me out on Sundays at church. And TM Nerdy, you're around. You're going to be on the 10-1-1 with Gary B, aren't you?
Yeah, on the 17th. And then I should have a box coming in from my comic shop this week or next week. I'm not sure yet. Due to the strike, they're going to send it out UPS. So, yeah, just subscribe. I'll do random lives sometimes or talk about TV or movies, or you never know what I'm going to do.
I dig it. All right, let's get out of here.
Those are hot dogs, right?
Yeah. Want one?
Yeah, I'd love one.
That'll be $2.
A check.
Yeah, but it's a good check.
Get out. I work on a cash-only basis.
But it's a perfectly good check.
No. I'll make it very clear. You slip me the cash, and I'll slip you the wiener.
But I don't have any cash.
Then I don't have a wiener.